We put a power meter in your bike. Power meter is always accurate.
From precision and balance of trials to the raw power and speed of mountain bike endurance. In just 6 months, I'm preparing for one of the world's toughest races, Dirty Epic Enduro.
So there's a complete different concept. I need to make sure that my endurance is good enough. So that's why I asked like a former champion, 12 times Dutch champion, podium finisher on Cape Epic. Somebody who knows like how to make that engine bigger.
Turpijn.
Hey, last week we did a test. Please explain me. FTP test.
Now first we need to know something about your body, and especially the point where you go from aero, sporting with oxygen, to anaero without the oxygen. And the sweet spot will be that as hard as you can, but don't go anaero, because then the lactate going too much in your body, and lactate is actually a very good source of energy, but when there is too much in the body, the muscles cannot get it, they will stop.
Yeah.
And that point is very important. We want to have that point as high as possible. Yeah, we want to know what's your highest speed you can hold for 1 hour. So first we had only the heart rate monitor. So you have a warm-up series that you already go a little bit in the red. Because we want to have a little bit tired muscles already to know what you can hold on for 1 hour. And then the second 8 minutes, what you hold, how high your heart rate was. That's a measurement with conversion of 90% of that. And that's a little bit your zone. It's not one number. It's always like it's a heart rate 150 till 160. It's somewhere in between, because sometimes you're tired or it's cold and then it's lower. And when you're having 2 shots of espresso, it's already 160, but still you're training good in that zone. Now heart rate is not so reliable. It can change a lot of what you eat or how your sleep was or what you already did on that day. So we put a power meter in your bike. And the power meter is always accurate. From the moment you push one foot on the pedal, you get a number out of it. And heart rate is always slow.
So it's not instant, so it's not 10 seconds?
No,
or is
it's
it more?
Long, a lot more, sometimes 2 minutes. So that means that if I would subscribe an interval from 4 minutes to ride around your lactate threshold, then probably when you're riding on heart rate, you go first 2 minutes too hard, waiting until the heartbeat goes up, and then you see, oh shit, now it's too high, I have to slow down. Then you're maybe in zone 1 or zone 2 to get it low again. That means that only 1 minute from the 4 minutes you're actually in the good zone training. And on power it's actually instant, it's right.
280 jongen. 280. Oh, dat was een mooie.
Yeah, if you look at the training and you see your heart rate charges, how much time you spend in one zone, and you compare it to a power, it changes a lot. It's a lot, but power is more accurate.
319 new FTP. Nice. Baseline.
Conclusion from this FTP test for me was that it's really important to know your heart rate zones and actually know your power zones, because now we recalculated my old number that we first did on heart rate, and on heart rate we said okay, we have 280 watts, and now I did in combination heart rate and actual with the power meter, and I got 319 watts. So all the trainings and everything that I did before with those 280 watts was a little bit too easy. So I probably progressed, But now I'm actually gonna have like exactly on point and know what I have to do. So my training is gonna be more difficult, but I will probably progress even more and faster. So be on point.